From WFRB TV Local 5, this is High School Sports Extra, sponsored by Nicolay National Bank, with your host, Brian Roday.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into High School Sports Extra, presented by Nicolay National Bank. Tonight, we'll crown our Team of the Week, count down the Local 5 top 5 plays, feature an exceptional student-athlete, plus the Prep Spotlight shines on the first round of the high school football playoffs. Speaking of which, our Game of the Week featured a 4-5 matchup in Division 4 last night.
5-4 Xavier and 6-3 Denmark meeting up for only the third time. The Hawks won the previous two postseason games by 7 points each. And Xavier marched right down the field on the opening possession, and they put points on the board when Max Strand scores from 8 yards out, and the Hawks soar to a 7-0 start. Denmark puts together a scoring drive of their own, but the Vikings settle for a short field goal as Riley DeCock knocks it through to make it a 7-3 ball game heading into the second quarter. The Hawks reach the Vikings 36, but the Denmark defense makes a huge play. Ray Zuliger launches deep, but Casey Kropp comes down with the interception. Vikings facing a 3rd and 4 on the ensuing possession. Off play action, Reese Piontek hits Kenneth Satori in stride. He picks up the first and a lot more, finishing with the hurdle over the defender for a 40-yard gain. And this time, Denmark finds the end zone to cap off the drive. The sophomore Satori finishes what he started with a 1-yard touchdown, and the Vikings take a 10-7 lead. Xavier facing a big third down later in the second. The handoff goes to Max Strand again, and he runs like a Mack truck. The 6'1", 225-pounder bounces off a would-be tackler, then rumbles 38 yards to the house, and just like that, the Hawks go back ahead 14-10. Then on the next offensive play for Denmark, Piontek throws behind the line of scrimmage, so that's a fumble. Sean O'Shea makes a heads-up play to recover the football for Xavier, and the Hawks turn that mistake into points 5 plays later. Who else? Strand running tough between the tackles, and that's a 6-yard TD. The quick turn of events gave the visiting Hawks a 21-10 lead heading into the break. And after a deflating ending to the first half, Denmark was in desperate need of some positive momentum. And on the opening kickoff in the third, Drake Locklear gives the Vikings all that and more, going straight up the middle, running through tackles, getting some great blocks on his way to an 87-yard touchdown return. Suddenly, Denmark's deficit was down to just 4, 21-17. Then after a Xavier punt, the Vikings back to work. The pitch goes to Ethan Schwartz. He gets to the outside, follows his blockers, makes one guy miss, and takes it down to the 5-yard line for a 55-yard pickup. 2 plays later, Piontek crosses the goal line on the QB sneak, and Denmark retakes the lead 24-21. Xavier thought they were going back ahead early in the fourth quarter. Zuliger's pass is nearly picked off, then caught by Cal Maris in the end zone, but that touchdown is erased by a penalty, and the drive would end on a missed field goal. The Vikings add a 4-yard score by Gabe Wordle, who rushed for 155 yards. The Denmark defense shuts out Xavier in the second half, and for the first time in 12 years, the Vikings are headed to the second round of the playoffs, winning 31-21.
I'll tell you, it feels great. You know, this is a great group of kids. It's an awesome community, and just a real resilient bunch. It's so much fun. I told them it's a game of momentum, and they went out and took momentum back. Just went back to basics. You know, we weren't tackling well. We were doing things that we uncharacteristically do, and I just calmed them down and said, let's just play Denmark defense. We're swarm and punish, and that's our mentality, and you saw that in the second half.
All right, still ahead on High School Sports Extra. We'll recap round 1 of the playoffs for Divisions 1 through 7 and preview round 2 for our local teams. But first, Local 5's Eric Boynton brings you this week's exceptional student-athlete report. We're headed to the pool next.